So today we're going to talk about the 2025 Corolla Cross. The Corolla Cross is going to offer you the same reliable 2.0 four-cylinder engine that you find in your Corolla. You have your windshield pearl, a celestite, you have your jet black, a new color called a soul red crystal. That sounds exotic. It is a red, guys. So soul crystal metallic. So that may be the perfect vehicle for you, but check out this blue crush. It's a really nice color. And I'm going to show you some of the options that make the XLE different from your other trim levels in the Corolla Cross lineup. So if you're used to driving a Corolla or a smaller vehicle, then the Cross may be the perfect vehicle for you. It's a compact vehicle, nice and easy to park, and it has a lot of bells and whistles. So starting from the front, you have your spindle front grille here. You have your traditional Toyota badge here. This is where your pre-collision is going to come from. So it's going to give you that sonar that's going to basically reflect off that object in front of you, whether or not that's a object or another car. Is going to give you direct feedback. And it also has the forward-facing sensors here. Your forward-facing sensors, that's going to help you with your safety braking. Also, it gives you that proximity alert. So the closer you get, it's going to beep faster and faster and let you know exactly where you are according to the object that you're facing or you're driving up on. You have your wraparound LED lights, as you can see here, with your daytime running lights right at the top here. So very nice look. XLE also is going to offer you your fog lights, which is a nice option. You're not going to find that on your lower trim levels like your LEs and your L models. So notice the 18-inch design here on the Corolla Cross. That is only available on your Corolla Cross. You cannot get this rim on a L model or a LE. It's a good look on the XLE model. In this particular model, you're also going to get your gloss black mirrors with your turn signal indicators here. Makes it nice and visible for those around you. The XLE does come with a push button start, so you're going to have that feature here for your smart key that allows you to lock the door with just a touch. So keep those keys in your pocket, keep in your purse or wherever you're going to put them, and don't have to worry about actually losing those keys because they're going to be nice and safe. But you can lock all four doors just by using this indicator here. So you're going to look on your side mirrors also, and you notice your blind spot monitoring. That's going to be standard. Now, starting on the LE model in your Corolla Cross, you're going to have your roof rails here. So the roof rails actually gives you the option to actually add your crossbars. That's only an option. That is not standard, guys. As I indicated before, this is a XLE model. In the XLE model, you can get either a front wheel drive or you can get an all-wheel drive. It's totally up to you according to what region you're in. As I mentioned before, this particular model does not have a convenience package, so that's going to take away your moonroof and that power gate. So it is a manual gate. So I'm going to raise that gate up manually. That's probably going to save you about around $1,200 on this particular option. You can get it with and without. You see you have plenty of room here for things like golf clubs or strollers, anything like that that you may need, and it leaves you plenty of room. Now also, this particular model has your 60-40 split, which you can actually fold those seats down if you need the extra room. And this cover here, in your XLE, it's going to be standard, so you can remove that cover and you can either conceal it. In some of your models, not all of them have this space where you can conceal it, but you can take that out and that gives you that extra room. Also, you have your front bracket plate because some states require that, right? So you got to have that. So if you need that, make sure your salesperson actually mounts that for you. It is not the customer's responsibility. Make sure that you're getting world-class service. Ask them to mount this for you while you're at the dealership. You have your cargo net here. So that is something that we're seeing a lot in vehicles here. So that's going to be your cargo net for your vehicle as well. You're going to get a full-size diameter spare. The reason you get a full-size diameter spare in Toyotas is because you don't have to disable your traction control. So on the inside of the Corolla Cross, on the XLE model, you're going to get your soft tech seating. So that means you're going to basically have your heated seats also, which I will show you here shortly. You're going to have your power seats, which you're not going to see on the LE model or lower. So if you need those power seats, you need to go to the XLE, or in the hybrid, it's going to be the XSE model. Now in the Corolla Cross, your Corolla Cross does come with your Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. So that's going to include your automatic high beam lights here. That's also going to include your lane departure, adaptive cruise control, and pre-collision. So you have a little bit different setup here whenever you go with your adaptive cruise control versus your older models, maybe like the RAV4 that has 2.5. So this particular icon here would allow you to go between your adaptive and also your constant. The difference being that one is basically one mitigates or brakes and one doesn't. One is like your old school cruise control where it only brakes if you brake. This is how you're going to be able to set your cruise control. Now understand, if you're using your constant cruise control, it's not going to engage until you at 30 miles per hour or above. Anything below that is going to relinquish control to you. That's the way it's designed to do. Nothing's wrong with your vehicle. That's just what it's designed to do. But with your adaptive here, it basically has what they call full range, and that means it will engage at about 1 mile per hour all the way up to the top speeds, and it will actually brake all the way down to 0. Now you can do a couple of things to get the vehicle going again. You can get actually 3 things. You can hit cancel, you can hit resume, which is the RES here, or you can just hit the accelerator and it will gradually pick up speed until you're able to obtain the speed in which you set it at. Now, this right here, this is a new feature that you're seeing on your Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This is going to be your lane trace assist. So that's going to keep you in the middle of your lane. It's not designed to drive for you, but it will physically go around a curve, but it's looking for that correction from you. It will relinquish control to you if it doesn't sense that you're actually have your hands on the steering wheel and it's getting that tension from you. So be mindful of that. So you have your other features in here. Like I said, your mode button, that's something you're going to see on mostly all your Toyotas since around 2014 when they had the revision in the cameras. They call it a 14.5. So that's really when that mode button came into being as far as your different options. You're going to have your heated seats. That is part of your XLE models. So you're going to have a high and a low for your driver and passenger. 8-inch infotainment display with your wireless Apple CarPlay, and you're also going to have your wireless charging. So that's a nice feature. You have your electronic parking brake, which is something you're going to see in most Toyotas today. So anytime you put the vehicle in drive here, it's going to disengage this button here. You put it back in park, it's going to re-engage that. If it doesn't, make sure you pull up on that button until you see PB engage or activated. So that'll activate that, guy. So your salesperson should be able to set that up for you. If they don't know, then I'll be happy to help out. Just make sure you watch my channels here. Make sure you hit that notification button so anytime I'm doing reviews or updates on technology, you know exactly what's going on. But also your hold button, that's another feature that you're seeing here. That's going to hold your brakes in place roughly about 3 minutes. So that sort of works with your brakes and everything, so you can take your foot off the brakes safely, and that will actually hold those brakes in place. So also you're seeing your Safety Connect right here. That is your Safety Connect. In most models today, that's actually a 10-year complimentary service there, so you don't have to worry about that. Unlike the driver's side, you notice on the passenger side, you do not have any adjustment. It just slides back and forth, and of course you can recline the back seat. Does not have any adjustment here. So guys, I'm 5'9", and even though that seat is back a little bit, I still have plenty of space there. I got plenty of headroom here in the back, so you don't have to worry about that. If you're a little bit taller, then the Cross may be a tight fit for you, but for me, 5'9", is just fine. Like I said, I got plenty of knee space here. Even though the seat is back a little bit further, I do have space here. Nice and comfortable seating here. So like I said, you got your soft tech seating here. No heated seats in the back, but it is nice and comfy. And I do have my vents in the back that I can open and close. I don't have a third zone. The third zone is not available in the Corolla Cross. If you want the third zone, then you need to go to something like the Highlander, which is going to be your first start of your 3 zones vehicles. Also guys, every new Toyota is going to come with your Toyota Care. That's your first 2 years or 25,000 mile complimentary maintenance. If you go with a used Toyota, then you may have the remainder of that, but that is available to you on every new Toyota. You do not pay for that. That is a complimentary service. So guys, what do you think? That is the 2025 Corolla Cross XLE model. Maybe you don't need that equipment. Maybe you need to go with the LE or even an L model. So if you don't need some of those options, guys, your salesperson can help you and let you know which options are available to you on the Corolla Cross. I'm here at Fred Anderson Toyota in Raleigh. Thanks again for following, guys. Find me on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Under Your Drive. We'll see you next time.